Hey there, guys. This is Odyssey. I'm out here to do a Divine Masculine reading for you. I know it's a little late in the day. Next time it will be first thing in the morning, I promise. This is just to see what the Divine Masculine's up to for today. We want to know. We want to know what's he up to? What's he thinking? Is he thinking about us? Does he want to be with us? What efforts is he making? Let's see what the Divine Masculine's up to. So, universal energy, please let me know what the Divine Masculine is up to for today, July the 6th, 2018. Let's go. Okay, as usual, I'll be naming the card and the card position. Then I'll go ahead and see what the Divine Masculine is up to. Okay, so this is the Divine Masculine now. This is the Four of Wands. This is the overall theme of the reading, and this is the Five of Pentacles. This is something that he may be leaving in the past. This may be challenging him at this time. This is how he may be feeling today, or something he may be learning. And this just gives me some more information. So let's have a look, ladies. Let's see what's going on with our Divine Masculine. Or for anybody dealing with a Divine Masculine energy. Let's see. Okay, guys. So this is the Divine Masculine right now. This is the Happy Home card. So I'm going to have to say that he's comfortable. Our Divine Masculine is probably comfortable in his situation. Come on, us feminines, we know the truth. But this is the Happy Home card, so it's showing me, things around him are probably comfortable and balanced. But the next card is a little puzzling compared to this card anyway. This is different. Okay, so okay, I understand now. Okay, so we've just seen the You Now card was the Happy Home card. This is the overall theme. So this is the card of feeling left out in the cold. So I'm wondering if the Divine Masculine is feeling left out in the cold by the feminines at this time. I know mine is. I know mine is because I kind of made a decision to myself to not be chasing. I didn't want to be in that state of, waiting and not doing anything else. So at this time, it's showing me that the Divine Masculine may be feeling left out in the cold. And we know that that's not by his karmic. Obviously, it's for his feminine. Okay, so this is showing me something that a lesson he's learned in the past that he should apply to this time period. Now, whatever he's learned, I don't know, but this is showing me that he has taken some time for himself to find his inner light and his inner wisdom. And he learned some things that he should be applying to this day. So I don't know what that is, but he'll know what it is. So let's keep going. Okay, so at this time, the masculine might be feeling dreamy or unrealistic. When you're in a situation such as being with your karmic and you know that you have a feminine out there who is your divine balance, sometimes you can be wondering to yourself, like, okay, I know this is not the person who's meant for me. I know that my balance, my yin or my yang is out there. It kind of puts you in a state of wondering, like, what the F am I doing actually? Like, what the F? So this is the card of being dreamy. This is what's challenging him. He may have moments of like, what am I doing with this person when I know I should be with my feminine? You know what I mean? And like questioning, like, what is really going on here? Because I know I should be with my feminine. I don't feel right. Just like we don't feel right without him, just like we know we should be waking up in the morning to him and going to bed at night with him, he's probably like, what the F? So this is my card of being unrealistic and dreamy, and this is in his challenge position. So he's probably just like, what am I doing? Okay, and this kind of goes along with what I was just saying. This is the Fool card. He's learning something about this right now, or he's meditating on this right now. So this is the card of taking risks. So I think that the divine masculine is having thoughts of like, what would it be? What would it be like if I were just to take that risk? You know, if I were to just do it and go and be with my feminine and just do everything I feel like doing. How would that be? I think he's really meditating on this right now. Because like I said, this is the Fool card. It's the card of taking risks. It can be in thought, but he can also maybe even be taking little risks. At this time, he may be sending the feminine little emails. He might be and I tell you, I'm guilty of this. I did this so many times. He might be picking up the phone and even like hanging it back up. You know, I've done that with my masculine. I've totally picked up the phone like 7 times wanting to call him because I just couldn't stand the pain, the physical pain anymore. And I just needed to hear his voice. And then I've hung up because I've been like, what if he's with the karmic? Or yeah, so this particular card tells me that he's going through this right now. So he's definitely fantasizing about taking a risk to see his feminine at this time for sure. And we know that with the astrological energies too, right? Because we know about like the Lion's Gate and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, and this card is the King of Wands and gives me more information. So just give me a second to look the reading over. Definitely. Definitely what I said earlier. Okay, so when I put the Happy Home card with the King of Wands and the out in the cold card, this is telling me about someone who knows what he wants. He's passionate. He likes to be in charge. He's probably the one in charge of his household. Yeah, he's probably the one in charge of his household. But he's not feeling himself. He's feeling left out somehow. And I also think that he may even be withdrawing somewhat from his karmic at this time because he just knows that where he should be. He knows his place. He knows there is one feminine out there for him that matches him energetically, and that this is not the person. This is not the person. So I'd say feminines that he's definitely thinking of you. And then let me go over the middle cards again. Like I said, in the past, he's looked inside. He's searched for inner wisdom, inner light. He's learned a thing or two. I don't know what he's learned. Probably a lot of things. And he needs to keep those things in mind for this week. Or sorry, for this day, probably just to make it through the day. And then I'm seeing that he in his challenge position is the Seven of Cups, a card of dreaminess and being unrealistic. So maybe he's questioning himself. You know, maybe he's like, yeah, like I said, what am I doing? Like this is, I need to fix this. I can't live like this. And then we see beside it the Fool card. He's definitely either thinking about taking risks heavily, or he is taking some small risks at this time. So, my beautiful feminines, thank you so much for joining me. I so wanted to do a divine masculine reading because I need to know what's up with my masculine too. Because, yeah, you know how it is. Like, it's just like, wow, it can be so overwhelming. I think about him so much, and I can't even believe, like, usually I don't mind that I'm thinking of him, right? Because I think to myself, well, I'm not one of those feminines who would A, B, C, X, Y, Z. I can't believe that thought actually went through my mind like yesterday. I had to shut it down really quick. Anyways, ladies, you know how it is being a twin, and it's like something, it's so beautiful. It's such a blessing, but in separation, it's tough. It's tough. So, like I said, you know, I do these readings so that I can know what's going on and also share with you what's going on with your masculine too. So this is Odyssey. Thank you so much for joining me. If this reading resonated, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. And thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.